A Central Ohio company is giving Hurricane Maria victims a second chance. They're hiring them. It's been more than 3 months since the storm devastated Puerto Rico. Only 55% of the island has power. Some storm victims now call Central Ohio home. Kevin Landers met them at work today.
Horrible. That's catastrophic. A lot of people lost everything.
That's how 31-year-old Carlos Turpo describes what's left of his native Puerto Rico that was torn apart by Hurricane Maria.
No electricity, no water, no nothing. So that was hard for us.
Leaving his wife and 3 children behind, he took a leap of faith and left it all behind to work here, thousands of miles away in East Liberty, Ohio, sorting parts for Honda.
It's very important because for me, it's a new beginning.
Todd Johnson is vice president of NEX, who came up with the idea of helping hurricane victims by hiring them, even though most had never worked in a warehouse.
So we're trying to offer these people a different, better way of life.
What was the hardest part of convincing them to come here?
I think the hardest part was convincing them that this was real. So many of them thought that this was not real, that they thought this was a scam.
The company didn't just hire these employees, it paid to fly them here, provided transportation to and from work, even housing, and it also bought them free winter jackets to survive the Ohio winter.
We offer them 90 days free housing and 90 days free transportation to and from work so they can get their feet underneath them. Because most of these people, when they came here to Ohio, they had the clothes on their back and maybe $20 or $40 in their pocket.
Since the company started hiring those displaced by the hurricane back in November, 20 people from Puerto Rico and others who fled to Florida from the hurricane have become employees. Only 1 has left.
Would it be fair to say that this job is changing your life?
Yeah.
The company says by 2020 it plans to grow its workforce by 250 more employees and plans to offer more humanitarian job opportunities for those displaced by the hurricane. So far, it's worked, and for people like Carlos Turpo, he says now that he has a job, he plans to make Ohio home.
That's what I want.
Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Now, because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, the company says there were no issues with bringing people to work here in Ohio.
What a great idea.
He really is.